Welcome back to Scotty's Hobbies. In this quick video, I'm going to give you the front brake torque specifications on a Hyundai Kona for the 2018 to 2021 year models. Now, in this video, I'm going to give you all the proper torque specifications you need to get your BJ done properly. Now, you might be wondering where I get my torque specifications from when I am performing a BJ here in the garage on any of these vehicles that I do. Well, this here is the Motor Guide book, Brake Specifications Guide. It gives me all the helpful information I need to get a brake job done properly, the minimum thickness of a rotor, the maximum diameter of a drum when I am machining either one, and also the torque specifications on the brakes and the lug nuts. Very, very helpful book, and it also includes more information in this book as well. But this is where I get most of my information from if I'm not looking at ALLDATA or Mitchell On Demand. Brake torque specifications is very important when you are performing a brake job. You want to make sure that everything is tightened up properly. You don't want to over tighten anything, strip something out, break a bolt, and just make the job harder. You also don't want to under tighten or not tighten something enough to where it's going to vibrate loose and just have catastrophic brake problems or brake failure while you're driving down the road. Also, when you're using proper brake torque specifications, when you're tightening everything up, you're ensuring that everything can move properly and freely, and just ensure the best quality brake job that you can do on your own. Now, if you need a complete tutorial on how to perform a front brake job on your vehicle, for the pads, rotors, where to use lube, everything, tools needed, torque specs, all that good stuff, look for a link in the description or in the first comment, and I'll provide a link to a full DIY tutorial on how to perform a brake job on this vehicle. Let's get down to the nitty-gritty. First off, the caliper bracket to knuckle bolts. These bolts should be tightened up in a window of 58 to 72 foot-pounds. Right in the center is my preference, or more towards the latter, never towards the 58 foot-pounds. So I believe in the video, if you go watch it, I tighten it down to about 65 foot-pounds. But in the window of 58 to 72 foot-pounds, this 17mm bolt can be tightened up to. Next, you're going to have the caliper to bracket bolts. These are 14mm bolts. These bolts could be tightened up in the window of 16 to 23 foot-pounds. Not too tight, not too loose. These ones are easy to strip out and break if you over tighten them. So just make sure you tighten these 14mm bolts to 16 to 23 foot-pounds. Now, the lug nuts. The lug nuts on this vehicle or any vehicle should be tightened up in a star pattern. You want to make sure that the wheel is tightened up to the hub and the rotor nice and even. You don't want to tighten it up in a circle pattern because it might cause vibration later on down the road. So again, tighten the lug nuts up in a star or a cross pattern to make sure that they are tightened properly, nice and flush up against that hub and rotor. I like to snug up the lug nuts while the vehicle is in the air, then drop the vehicle down and then hit them with the torque specification or tighten them up to the torque specification that is needed. This vehicle, the lug nuts should be tightened up in the window of 80 to 94 foot-pounds. Again, 80 to 94 foot-pounds on the lug nuts on your Hyundai Kona 2018 to 2021 year models. If this video helped you out, comment below year, make, and model of the vehicle, check out the video library, hit that like button, subscribe, share, tell everybody about Scotty's Hobbies, and I will see you guys on the next hopefully helpful video.